Guys, someone asked this question of what is it called when you have 3D images in your head, like images which are so clear, so vivid, and then you end up immersing yourself into this world. It's like there's another world inside your head. Actually, that's what daydreaming is all about. But now it becomes maladaptive daydreaming when you find yourself doing this thing consistently, like you can't stop yourself from doing it. You anytime you have some free time, you do it. Anytime you are lonely, you are bored, or you feel sad, or you feel that you can't manage your anxiety, you find yourself indulging in this habit. That's when now it becomes maladaptive. It's normal to have 3D images in your head, or even to play around with these 3D fake scenarios in your head. You can make them anytime you want, but when it's no longer you who has control is when now this thing turns out to be adaptive daydreaming. So don't worry so much about like calling it 3D images in your head, imaginary scenarios, storylines in my head. I make fantasies in my head, or I create imaginary world in my head. Worry so much about what's really happening in your real life, or what really happens in your real life after snapping out of that imaginary world. Do you feel sad, stressed? Do you feel that there's nothing to live for? Do you feel that, are you happy? Are you contented with your current life? That's where now the problem arises. There's no problem with imagination or using it for creativity. There's no problem with it. But it becomes a problem when the things you enjoy or the pleasures you indulge in life are causing you more pain afterwards. It, regardless of what you do, just anything which is pleasurable, as long as you are doing it without it being a form of escape, it's okay. But when it's a form of it, like you do it because you want to escape from real life responsibilities, you want to escape from the fear of rejection, or you want to escape from relationships, or you want to escape from interacting with real human beings, because that's one of the greatest fears we have. We fear interacting with real human beings to the point where you prefer creating other human beings, AI, or all those things. So when those things take over your life, the point where you don't like real human beings anymore, that's when now it becomes a problem. And initially, it will look so nice to look at, to have these 3D images in your head, because you'll have control and everything will be going smoothly. But as time goes by, the things or the painful aspects you are neglecting in real life will pile up, and that's now when it becomes addictive, or that's when now you'll really experience a lot of pain once you snap out of that daydream and come back to reality. So enjoy, and there's no problem with doing any pleasurable thing or something you enjoy, but it becomes a problem when you are using it as an escape. But if you just be using it as just a means to an end in itself, then there's no problem with that. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.